You gotta remember how some of us became light. You feel me? Because guns ain't nothing. You gotta remember that guns didn't mean that we couldn't go to Europe. Feel me? All guns meant was like it was basically a rabbit gun. Starting out, guns was only used to hunt small prey. You know what I'm saying? Because they wasn't that effective and until large numbers, you know what I'm saying, they became a tool used for war. You know what I'm saying? So the Caucasian didn't stand a chance against formidable militaries. So slaves was equivalent to basically hunting someone similar to that of a rabbit. You know what I'm saying? Not a rabbit as far as like an animal, but it was slaves was basically small prey. You know what I'm saying? Besides the leaders, because you're looking at 9,000 people. You know what I'm saying? You're looking at 9,000 people handcuffed. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about the people that came to America, you know what I'm saying, because they heard about slavery. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about actual slaves being enslaved by a gun was similar to that of a small prey. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, they didn't even know. A lot of them didn't even. Nobody knew who the Caucasian was kidnapping. You know what I'm saying? Because they would come on regular business, and then they had their kit. Is you know what I mean? Like is they hunting animals? After after a while, after they got enough people, then they just started like advertising it. You know what I'm saying? But they didn't win any wars. They didn't win nothing. You know what I'm saying? Besides your mind, they won our mind over. You know what I'm saying? But as far as like the people that went to Britain, the black people was gonna overthrow Britain. That's the reason why Britain helped. We was already there. Nobody want to tell you that. You know what I'm saying? We was already there. So you can't misconstrue me as a slave when we was gonna overthrow Britain and make them do it. Either way. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta understand that Africa's always been more powerful than the surrounding areas. You know what I'm saying? So that was the Rothschild's only, that was his only chance of creating a currency, a united Rothschild currency. That's basically the unification of everything outside of Britain. You know what I'm saying? We had the power to overthrow Britain ever since way ever since Rome and Caesar. That's black people had the power to overthrow Britain. You know what I'm saying? That's been a lot. You know what I'm saying? So you can't say that we're the same as someone basically hunted as rabbits. You know what I'm saying? As something as a small prey. When we lived in Europe since the beginning of time. You know what I'm saying? So that's one fact. The second fact is that, you know what I'm saying, we was always stronger than Middle East. You know what I'm saying? Me being from Mali, you know what I'm saying, I could go anywhere in the world, and when I talk to scientists from Africa, they would tell you who's where and why they're there. Because if they're on an island, they weak. You know what I'm saying? Africa will tell you the geography of the whole world. Feel me? All islands are the same as Japan. All of them. They weak. They got chased on the island. When did it happen? Nobody knows because nobody really cares. You don't sit there and say, "Oh, Japan's on the island. They coming back." You know what I'm saying? You don't say that because you already know that That's the level they on. You know what I'm saying? So other than that, you know what I'm saying, nothing else matters. You can't really say that we slaves and aliens and da da da. Aliens will have the same problems we got. You know what I'm saying? All of them. Every single problem we got, alien got. You know what I'm saying? So you say they smarter than us. Are they smarter than, you know what I'm saying? Are they smarter than wild animals? Can they make a wild animal just, you know what I'm saying, disappear? You know what I'm saying? Who knows? You know what I'm saying? I doubt it. Cause God gave everybody their own mind to think how they how they want to think. You know what I'm saying? That's the universal mind. You know what I'm saying? So but being that we're in transgression through the hurt that Raph caused on the entire world just by forming his currency and the what is it called? Stupidity and his mold. You know what I'm saying? Because Raph is the ones that killed all the Vietnam people. Raph is the one that named every animal in Africa Raph. Raph butterfly, Raph giraffe. Over 9,000 people. He kidnapped 9,000 people and then he names every animal in Africa Raph. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? He fought the Germans. The Germans is basically Raph's father. So when you want to look at the Bible scriptures and you want to look at Satan and Lucifer, Lucifer is primitive understanding. You know what I'm saying? Satan is the father. Germany is the father of Trump. You know what I'm saying? So are the Jews Wrath or are the Jews Britain? You know what I'm saying? That's the concept you gotta look at. You gotta dissect things before you hate an entire race. You know what I'm saying? You gotta find out who you are. You gotta meditate. You know what I'm saying? You gotta set aside all of the evil people that didn't even come from black mixing with white. It comes from people in dungeons. People in dungeons mixing with someone on the island because they escaped. You know what I'm saying? Creating a race or a group of people or a tribe. You know what I'm saying? Like Garcias. You know what I'm saying? All types of shit. So you got it's more scholars in the world that actually has all of the documents. You know what I'm saying? It's the same still. It's the same still from back in the day. Can't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Still mixed with gold. You know what I'm saying? It'll make it more dent resistant because it's more dense. You know what I'm saying? And being that there's more gold produced than it was when it's first discovered, you know what I'm saying? They're using it all types of ways, creating new metals. You know what I'm saying? But all these wars it just set you right back. Cast iron, black iron. Like nobody want to go back to black iron. Everything black iron watches. You know what I'm saying? No chrome, nothing. You know what I'm saying? So this shit is just crazy. Like, gotta get over it. I know they fighting us. They fighting the East Coast. You know what I'm saying? For our currency. They fighting us. Hard body. You know what I'm saying? China ain't the worst. They arguments and they fights is basically totally on a whole different level. Like, you know what I'm saying? Whatever they want to conquer, it's gonna be on a whole different level than Roth. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing. And the Caucasian is actually not Roth because Roth is just a messed up individual. You know what I'm saying? That's why his name is Ralph, because he's into animals and inbreeding. He was created by Yakub. You know what I'm saying? But the original Caucasian that created, you know what I'm saying, light skin, that's cool, they the ones that have the curly hair, because light white people hair, the original beautiful Caucasian, they hair is thin. You know what I'm saying? So once you see their hair curl, that means that they black. Feel me? Because their hair is nothing. You know what I'm saying? So once their hair curl, that means they black. They gonna get curly hair, curly afro, because their hair is like blowing in the wind. It's nothing. Like once they get one trace of black DNA, it's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? As far as Roth and all of them, they hair is gonna go straight, 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 straight. You know what I'm saying? Like it's similar to the Chinese, but the Chinese did their own thing. You know what I'm saying? Chinese black too. They hair gonna go straight. You know what I'm saying? They hair will never curl. You know what I'm saying? But Roth, they hair. I mean, not Roth. Brooke and all the British. You know what I'm saying? Like the Queen, they hair gonna curl because they soon as they get a trace of black DNA, they hair gonna curl up. You know what I'm saying? That's who they are naturally. You know what I'm saying? Ralph, on the other hand, his hair, they hair, the female Ralph or the Ralphs, you know what I'm saying? They hair not gonna get curly like that. You know what I'm saying? Cause they Mexican, they Mexican. You know what I'm saying? All of them ain't they. None of them gonna get curly hair except for British girls. You know what I'm saying? That's why they invented the hot comb, flatten irons. That's all for the white people. You know what I'm saying? But not all of them. Not all of them is basically like they're gonna take their own route. Whatever route that they think